sticking with it, staying positive, staying ready to go, and we have some great opportunities coming up next week, and you can't ever get too high or too low, and I think we've done a good job of that to this point. So it seems like every time that we've been out of it, we get right back in it. So we'll find a way. We missed some shots that we normally make, some that were halfway down, and sometimes that's the way it goes. But we didn't get stops to help that out, and they were really killing us in transition. Which, I mean, if we're not getting offensive rebound, then we probably should get back in transition. But we did a poor job of that. Our defense got a lot better throughout the game, I thought, but that obviously set the tone. I think it's kind of always who I've been, and I've learned from a lot of great leaders since I've been here. I've learned from Connor, and Keegan and Chris were a little different, but they were still great leaders, and so many guys like J-Bo. You just kind of watch those guys and sit back, and I would ask a lot of questions. I would kind of try to prepare myself for what this year was, and even moving forward in my career into next year. So I'm really proud of myself. There was times that personally I could have dug into a hole and never climbed out of it, but there's been so many times that I've been resilient, and I think when you can show that you personally can be resilient in tough times, it's easy for the young guys, like my brother and Owen and Brock and Logie and some of the other guys to see that if he can do it, why can't we? And that's kind of what everybody's done this year. And right now maybe we're not in the spot that we want to be, but it's a heck of a lot better than it could have been. And obviously there was a lot of chances we missed along the way as well, but going into the last week, we've still got a big time opportunity, and I'm proud of that. I'm proud of everyone for sticking with us through that, and we'll be ready to go on Thursday, no doubt about it.
Yeah, we just kept fighting. It was we had good shots. I wasn't like I was going to criticize anybody for the shots we were taking. I thought we were taking good shots. I thought we were moving the ball, and it was just frustrating for everybody. Possibly. I mean, we practiced. We got a lot of shots up. I don't think it was. I mean, it's kind of a weird time to have a bye, but you're going to get a bye at some point. So you're going to have that same amount of time off at some point. And I thought the guys, were very professional in terms of getting in the gym and grinding this week. I didn't see anything that would concern me in terms of their preparation. I mean, they're a good defensive team. They fight. They compete. It's why they're one of the best teams in the country. But it wasn't like they were doing anything special. We just played them 2 weeks ago. And not only the jumpers, but stuff in close is rolling out on us. We just kind of tried to stay the course. I think we cut it to 4 in the second half. Had a couple chances in transition. Get it back to even. I think it helps, obviously, and I think they know and understand what it takes to compete in a tournament. This is obviously one of the tougher tournaments in terms of quality of teams, top to bottom. We're playing one of the hottest teams in the country right now, so we'll have to have them ready.
Long regular season. I think it's my hat's off to our players. And I'm gonna use a term that for lack of a better term, and we kind of practiced angry for a couple of days. We had a couple of really, really hard practices after the Purdue game, and I thought we guarded Purdue very well. But to come in here against a team that's been very hot, a team that is, in my opinion, one of the best offensive teams in the country, a team that is extremely explosive, and to hold them to 61, I thought we fought on the boards. It was nice to see Quincy get back to his rebounding prowess that he's capable of. But it wasn't a pretty game offensively for us. I thought they did a great job on Marcus. But tonight we didn't get a lot of three-point opportunities. We had to drive the ball and get the ball to the paint. Dane Deja was electric on both ends of the court, not just offensively, but his presence defensively. And I thought our bench, again, was fantastic. We went to them early. They deserved the right to play. They've been incredible 2 days of practice for them. So.